Hi friends, welcome to practice today. We are going to focus on building a lot of mobility and space throughout shoulders, spine, and hips today. So we'll kind of sprinkle that throughout practice with the idea of creating a little bit more space in the joints, in the body. It's going to be a very feel-good, steadier practice today. If you have a couple blocks at home and you want to use those to practice, they might come in handy. If not, don't worry about it. We're gonna start kneeling on the shins. You're welcome to come to the back of your mat or orient yourself however you're looking at your device. I'm gonna stay right here just so that you can see what's going on. But again, orient yourself however you need to. If you have a prop, even a blanket or a pillow that you wanna slide underneath your hips or between your thighs and your shins for some added comfort, feel free. As you settle onto your shins, first just a little wiggle side to side. Getting some movement out before we come into stillness. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back a couple of times. And then make your way into stillness. Close your eyes. Let your hands just rest wherever's comfortable. So that might be hands to your lap, maybe one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Let your eyelids be heavy. These first few moments of stillness to really arrive into our practice, into body, into breath. We'll get moving pretty quickly here. But again, just this first few moments to really drop in. Acquainting with your breath. And to start, can you take some slower, softer breaths? And as you inhale, fill up into your rib cage. So front, back, side to side. Again, with this intention of creating space. And with your breath out, feel that subtle closing down of your ribs. Again, breathe in, fill up into your rib cage, into your belly. Breathe out, release. One more slow breath, filling up into the rib cage. Feel the expansion as you inhale. Pause at the top. A really slow breath out. You might keep your eyes closed or maybe you open them. On an inhale, peel your arms, your elbows open wide. Arch your back slightly as you tilt your head back. With your breath out, wrap your right elbow on top of your left. Give yourself a little hug so you're grabbing opposite shoulders. Round through your spine, kind of pulling your shoulders away from you. Inhale to open back up. One more time, wrap your right elbow on top of your left. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. Come back into more of a neutral spine to start. However feels comfortable here for you to grab onto your opposite shoulders. Start by tilting your spine over toward the right. Rotate your elbows down toward the ground. Round through center so you're bringing your elbows toward your thighs. Over toward the left, all the way up and around so your elbows lift up toward the ceiling. We'll go one more time in that same direction, tilting down, rotate, roll through center, all the way over to the left side, around and up. When your elbows meet the ceiling, come back into your neutral spine. Open your arms up wide, take an inhale. This time we'll go left arm on top of right arm, round your back as you give yourself a little hug. One more time, inhale, open. Left arm, left elbow on top of right. Give yourself a little bit of a hug. Come back into your neutral position. Start by laterally flexing, tilting over toward the left. Rotate your chest down, pointing your elbows off your left thigh. Round through center, all the way over toward the right. Arch your back as you tilt your elbows up toward the ceiling. One more time in that same direction. Really just moving the spine in all different ways. Already focusing on creating more space in the spine. When your elbows point up toward the ceiling, come back into your neutral spine. Come all the way up into a taller position just so that you've got some space here. You can tuck your toes, untuck, do whatever's comfortable for you. You can even come to standing if this doesn't really work for you today. Bring your right hand out in front of you, palm up. Reach your right arm up, let your left arm be dead. Reaching your thumb behind you. As your bicep and ear meet, without rotating through your rib cage, turn your hand away from you, reaching the palm all the way to the wall that's behind you. Turn your thumb in, so now you're internally rotating your shoulder. Come all the way down by your side. Lead with your pinky now as you reach up. Reverse, pointing your thumb down. As you start to come all the way around, flip your palm up to face all the way back towards you, and then reach hand out in front of you. Again, in that same direction, leading with the thumb to start, rotating the palm away from you as your thumb turns in, internally rotate your shoulder, come down by your thigh, lead with your pinky up toward the ceiling. Reverse all the way back around again without really moving through your rib cage here. Flipping your palm up toward the ceiling as it meets down in front of you. Release your arm, let your right arm just be dead here now. Left side, reach your left palm up toward the ceiling. Lifting, palm up. It's facing in towards you as your bicep and ear meet. Turn your palm away from you. Thumb starts to sweep in, internally rotate your shoulder. Sweep all the way around, this time leading with your pinky finger as you come back up. Reverse the order that we came in. Rotate your palm all the way back around to face towards you, then up to the ceiling as your hand comes in front of you. One more time, lifting up, palm towards you as bicep and ear meet, then turn away from you. You might notice that one side's a little bit tighter, a little bit harder to move through than another. That's perfectly normal. Lead with your pinky. Reverse the order. Sweep your hand all the way up and back. Start to flip your palm to face towards you, then up toward the ceiling. Let both arms just kind of be dead, hang, sway side to side. We'll make our way into a tabletop position. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Actually, I'm going to stay facing toward the camera just so you have an idea of what's going on, but you can face toward the top of your mat here. Kickstand your right leg off to the side so that your foot is in line with your left hip and knee. On an inhale, tilt your pelvis, arch your back, so thinking cat-cow in our spine here. With your exhale, push the ground away, turn your toes up toward the ceiling as you round through your back, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, foot comes flat, pull your chest through, broaden across your collarbone. On your exhale, push the ground away, turn your toes up toward the ceiling, so moving through our hip as well. One more time, inhale, pull your chest through. Round through your back, push the ground away as you turn your toes all the way up toward the ceiling. Come back into your neutral position, foot is flat. Keep your left hand rooted where it is. Twist your right fingertips up and open. Make a fist in your right hand and roll out your right wrist. Making sure you're still breathing here. Reverse the direction of your roll. Place your right palm back down. Take your left arm, thread it underneath your right armpit, reaching towards your right foot for a thread the needle, but still with this kickstand position in our tabletop. You can use your right hand as a little bit of leverage to push into the ground, maybe rotating your chest even more, opening even more. One more breath. Push into your right hand to return your left palm to the ground. Pull your right knee in. We'll do that whole thing to the second side. Kickstand left leg off. Start by tilting your pelvis down. Arch your back, lift your gaze with your inhale. Exhale, push the ground away. Turn your toes up toward the ceiling, just your left toes. Inhale, foot comes flat. Pull your chest through, lengthening across your collarbone. Exhale, push the ground away. Turn your toes up toward the ceiling. One more time. Round through your back, toes point up. Into your neutral spine, foot comes flat. Right hand stays rooted. Twist left fingertips up and open. Make a fist in your left hand. Roll out your wrist. I don't know if you're hearing those pops, but it's normal if you get some pops, some cracks. Reverse the direction of your circles. My left wrist tends to be a little more snap, crackle, poppy than my right. You might notice that as well in your own body, and that's normal to have some asymmetry. Bring your left palm all the way back down to the ground. Thread your right arm underneath your left armpit, reaching all the way to your left foot. Rest your head, your shoulder down. Thread the needle. You can use your left hand as a little bit of leverage. You could always take your arm elsewhere, maybe a half bind, maybe arm long in front of you. One more breath. Push into your left palm to return your right hand back, left knee back, all the way to our tabletop position. We'll head to a down dog, tuck onto all 10 toes, lift your hips up and back. As you arrive, any movements you'd like. Maybe you pedal your feet out, maybe a little sway of your head side to side. Let this be a moment that you get to move a little bit intuitively, depending on what your body's craving right now. We'll heat things up for just a moment here, building a little bit more pace. Take a breath in, lift up onto the balls of your feet. With your breath out, take small steps to the top of your mat, coming all the way to a forward fold. Lift your spine up halfway, palms to your shins, soft bend in your knees, draw your shoulders back. Fold with your breath out. Roll up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae, and take your time. Let this be a full inhale and exhale that brings you all the way up to standing. Head is last to lift. Roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Breath out, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, soft bend in your knees. Fold forward, plant your palms, step back into your plank pose. Shift forward, shoulders in front of your wrists. Lower either half or all the way down to your belly. Either a cobra or an up dog, flipping onto the tops of your feet, pull your chest through. Down dog, send your hips up and back. Take an inhale, lift onto the balls of your feet. Maybe some small steps, maybe one big step, then another, maybe a float forward. Whatever you're feeling. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold with your breath out. Lead with your chest this time. Sweep your arms all the way into your high mountain. Hinge from your hips, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward, plant your palms. You can step back, low cobra, up dog. You can float back. Whatever you're feeling. We'll meet back in down dog. One more time, take a breath in, lift onto the balls of your feet. Again, however you want to travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Lead with your chest. Sweep your arms up high mountain. Hinge from your hips. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Plant your palms. Again, we'll meet in down dog. However you want to journey your way there. Landing in down dog. Take a breath in. With your breath out, find a tabletop position. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Take your right leg, cross it off the left edge of your mat. Slide your leg long. So you're reaching all the way back as far as you can to the left back corner of your mat. Take a breath in. With your exhale, drive into your left shin. Pull your right knee to your nose. Push the ground away. We'll do that 2 more times. Cross your right leg off the left edge of your mat. Slide your hips back. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose. Push the ground away, engaging through your abs. One more time. Rock your hips back, spine long. Knee to your nose. Push the ground away. Land your foot between your hands. This is where some blocks might come in handy if you have those available and you want a little extra support here. Hands frame your right foot. Take an inhale, let your left hip descend. Pull your chest through slightly. With your breath out, straighten your right leg. Flex your foot, finding a half split. Shift forward with your breath in. We'll keep it pretty flowy in this part. Straighten your front leg, rock back. One more time, inhale. Exhale, rock back. Keep your left hand rooted where it is. Right leg stays straight. Twist your right fingertips open, revolved half split. This is one of my favorite ones for stretching through the hamstrings. Really reach your right fingertips up and back. So you've got this diagonal reach from your right hand all the way to your left hand. Take an inhale. Re-bend your right knee. Place your right elbow to your right thigh. Kickstand your left toes off the right edge of your mat, opening into this kind of modified side angle. So thinking warrior 2 into side angle, but we've still got our left knee rooted to the ground. Pull your right shoulder back. Take another full breath. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left hand to the back of your mat, coming into a supported side plank. So left hand, left knee is down, right leg is long. Take a breath in. With your exhale, stack your shoulders all the way up on top of your hips. Take an inhale, flip your palms, lift your gaze as you tilt your head back. Exhale, turn your thumbs down and around, turn your toes up toward the ceiling, tuck your chin to chest. Should feel familiar-ish. Inhale, foot comes flat, flip your palms, lift your gaze. Exhale, turn your toes up toward the ceiling as you reach your thumbs behind you, internally rotating shoulders. One more time, foot flat. Lift your chest, lift your palms. Turn your thumbs in, internal rotation of your shoulder, external rotation of your hip. Come back into your neutral position. Re-bend your right knee, turning your toes toward the top of your mat so you're in more of this kneeling warrior two shape. Inhale. Left toes come behind you in line with your left knee. Plant your palms to frame your foot. Step into your plank pose. A chaturanga here if you want it. You can always go straight to down dog if that's your preference. Down dog, inhale. Tabletop with your exhale. Cross your left foot off your right edge of your mat this time. Slide your hips long, slide your leg long rather, as you're reaching your hips back. With your exhale, drive into your right shin. Pull your knee to your nose. Push the ground away. Again, left foot off the right edge of your mat. Slide your foot back as you reach your hips back. Exhale, drive into your right shin. One more time. Knee to your nose. Push the ground away. Land your foot between your palms. Again, blocks are always welcome here if that would feel a little bit more supportive. Hands frame your left foot. Let your right hip descend. Pull your chest through. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Pull your toes to your shin. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, straighten, rock your hips back. Flex your foot as you come to half split. One more time. Straighten, pausing in our half split. Right hand stays rooted either to your block or to your mat. Twist your left fingertips open. Finding our revolved half split. Again, a really fantastic stretch for the left hamstring here. Arms reaching in your long diagonal shape. Take an inhale. Rebend left knee, left elbow to your left thigh. Swivel your right toes off the left edge of your mat as you come into our modified side angle. So right toes off left edge of your mat, left elbow to thigh. Take a breath in. Straighten your left leg. Reach your right hand all the way to the back of your mat, coming into our supported side plank. So right hand, right knee is down. Left leg is long. Take an inhale. Stack shoulders on top of hips, coming all the way up into your gate pose. With your inhale, flip your palms. Lift your gaze up. Exhale, turn your toes up toward the ceiling as you turn your thumbs down and back. Tuck your chin to chest. Inhale, foot comes flat as we lift, palms, gaze. Exhale, turn your toes up, turn your thumbs down and back. One more time, really mobilizing shoulders and hips. Last time to turn your toes up, turn your thumbs down and back. Come back into your more neutral position with your foot, with your gaze. Rebend your left knee, coming into this modified warrior two. Inhale. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot as you swivel right toes in line with your knee. Step into your plank pose, chaturanga, or of course, you can always skip it and go straight to down dog from your plank. Take a breath in. Tabletop with your breath out. Cross your right foot off the left edge of your mat. Slide your leg long. Knee to your nose. Push the ground away. Just one more time. Crossing off the left edge of your mat. Slide your foot back. Exhale, drive into your left shin. Knee to your nose. Land your foot between your palms. A little bit different this time. Take an inhale. Let your hip descend. With your exhale, left hand stays down, right to our revolved half split. Straighten right leg, twist right arm up and back. Inhale, right hand to frame your foot. Let your left hip descend. Straighten your right leg. Twist your right arm up and open. One more time. Inhale, right knee bends, left hip descends. Exhale, straighten right leg, revolved half split. To a full side angle, so if you aren't already, tuck onto your left toes. Bend your right knee, placing elbow to thigh. Lift your left knee from the ground as you pivot left toes to the long edge of your mat, full side angle. Watch that your right shoulder isn't up in your ear. Pull it down and back. Take another full breath. Come up into a warrior two, stacking shoulders on top of hips, arms are reaching long. Take your gaze so that it's neutral, in line with your chest. You're stacking your head over shoulders, over chest. Inhale, again, this should feel really familiar. Flip your palms, lift your gaze. Keep both feet rooted, but exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, reach your thumbs back. One more time, inhale, flip your palms. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. This time with our inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand down, left thigh, reach your right arm all the way up and over. Airplane lunge, pivot onto the ball of your left foot. As you sweep your arms down your side, square your hips off toward the top edge of your mat. So fingertips are reaching all the way back towards your left heel. Root into your right foot, staff pose, driving left knee all the way up to our chest. Palms can come to your chest if this feels like too much of a balance challenge. Otherwise, arms can stay overhead. Start to open your left hip and knee without the rest of your body moving. Circular motion at your left hip joint, sweeping your heel back. Knee comes towards your right knee, all the way up and around. One more time in that same direction. Opening your hip. Circular motion at your left hip, pull all the way up and around. We'll reverse that, reach your toes back behind you, open your knee, your hip off to the side to come all the way back around. Are you still breathing? This is a pretty challenging moment, spiciest moment of class right here. Come all the way back around into your staff pose. Whoo, take an inhale. Reach your left toes all the way to the back of your mat as you hinge on your right hip. Plant your palms to frame your front foot. Soften left knee to the mat. Kickstand left toes off the left edge. Right leg to the back of your mat, supported side plank. Come up into our gate pose, stacking shoulders on top of hips. Reach your left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Bend your left elbow so you're bringing your left palm to touch your left trap, top of your shoulder. Right hand to your left elbow. Little tricep stretch as we pull toward the right leg. Feeling length in your left side body. One more inhale. One more exhale. Unwind. Plant your left palm. Plant your right palm. Step your left foot to meet your right. Chaturanga or straight to down dog. Inhale into your down dog. Exhale to a tabletop. Left leg crosses off the right edge of your mat. Slide your leg long, hips reach back. Drive into your right shin with your exhale. Pull your knee to your nose. Push the ground away. One more time. Cross left off of right. Send your hips back. Drive your knee to your nose. Push the ground away. Land your foot between your palms. Let your right hip descend. Pull your chest through with your breath in. On your exhale, right hand stays planted. Straighten left leg. Twist left arm up and open, right to our revolved half split. 2 more times. Bend your left knee. Let your right hip descend. Exhale, straighten left leg. Reach your left arm up and back. One more time. Meeting in our half split. Bend your left knee, tuck your right toes as left elbow and thigh connect. Lift your right knee from the ground. Pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat, coming all the way to our full side angle. Left shoulder pulls down and back. Right leg reaches long. Take a full breath. Warrior 2, stacking shoulders on top of hips, arms reaching long toward the short edges of your mat. Turn your gaze so that you've got a neutral position in your neck. On your inhale, flip your palms, tilt your head back. Exhale again, both feet stay flat. Turn your thumbs all the way back behind you, chin to chest. Just one more time. And last time for that very familiar movement in class today. Reverse your warrior. Right hand down right thigh. Left fingertips up and back. Coming to an airplane lunge. Pivot to the ball of your right foot as you square your hips, your chest off toward the top of your mat. Sweep your fingertips long. All of our weight to our left foot. Drive your right knee up into your chest. Staff pose. Again, if the arms overhead is too challenging for the balance, feel free to take your arms elsewhere. Start by peeling your right hip and knee open. Kick your heel, your toes behind you as you circle at your right hip. Pull all the way back around to our chest. One more time in that same direction. Really mobilizing into our right hip, but left hip is staying stable. Try not to move your spine either. We'll reverse the direction. So now kick your toes to the short edge of your mat behind you. Open your hip, your knee off to the side. Pull all the way back around. One more time in that same direction. Are you still breathing? Meeting back in staff. Take an inhale. Right toes to the back of the mat. Plant your palms to frame your front foot. Soften your right knee down. Left leg to the back of the mat, supported side plank. Coming up into our gate pose, stack shoulders on top of hips, so right knee is down, left leg is long. Take your right arm up, bend your elbow, pull up and over towards your left leg. One more breath. Unwind your arm, plant your right hand back to the top of the mat. Plant your left hand, step your right foot to meet your left. Chaturanga or skip it. Down dog. Breathe in, sweep your right toes high. Bend your knee, open up your hips. You're stacking right on top of left, feeling length all the way from your armpit to your knee. Take another inhale, really curl your right heel in toward your glute. Exhale, knee to your nose, push the ground away, land your foot between your palms. Left knee stays lifted this time. Keep your left hand down. Inhale, let your left hip descend, but left knee still above the ground. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Left hand stays planted. Twist your right fingertips up and back. So more of a revolved pyramid this time. Inhale, frame your right foot. Let your left hip descend. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Twist open. One more time. Exhale, straighten right leg. Reach your right arm up and back. Side angle, bend your right knee, right elbow to thigh. Pivot your left toes, hip, chest open to the left side of your mat. Option for a half or a full bind. So with your left hand, internally rotate your shoulders so you're reaching your thumb behind you. Hand comes all the way to low back, or you might even be able to wrap it around like you're bringing it to your front right pocket. Half bind is a great place to stay. If you'd like to go for a full bind, you're reaching right arm inside of your right thigh, sweeping underneath, and then behind, maybe catching your fingertips here. Half, full, or no bind is more than welcome here. A lot of mobility into the shoulders, into the hips to hopefully feel a little bit better when you've met this moment. One more breath. Gently release your bind, reverse triangle, so straighten your right leg this time as you reach all the way up and back. Airplane lunge, bend your right knee as you pivot onto the ball of your left foot, sweep your fingertips long. Staff pose, drive into your right foot, left knee lifts to chest. Figure four, hook your left ankle to your right knee, pull your palms to meet in front of you. Hopefully feeling a little bit more open into left hip and glute. Take one more breath. Bring your left hand to your left knee. As you come to stand, peel your hip, your knee open to the side. Right arm reaches long. You can stay here. You might reach your peace fingers to your left big toe and straighten your leg. Bent knee, straight leg, whatever feels available to you today. One more breath. Let your right foot wobble. It's just navigating balance. Whether your leg is straight or bent, pull your foot in front of you so hips are squared off. Release your foot or your leg. Take an inhale into your staff. Left toes to the back of your mat. Land your palms. Full side plank this time. Pivot onto the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Right foot stacks on top of left. Option if you want it to take it to a wild thing. Ball of your right foot plants off the left edge of your mat. Drive into the ball of your foot. Squeeze your glutes to lift your chest. Take an inhale. We'll meet back in down dog. You can take a chaturanga or you can go straight there. Inhale, sweep left toes high. Bend your knee, open up your hip, stacking left on top of right. Curl your left heel in towards you, so really active into the left hamstring and glute. Take another inhale. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose, push the ground away, land your foot between your palms. Inhale, right knee stays lifted, but let your hip descend a little bit closer to the ground. With your breath out, right hand stays rooted, straighten left leg as you reach left arm up and back. 2 more times. Frame your left foot, bend your left knee, let your right hip descend. Straighten left leg, sweep left arm up and back. 1 more time. Meeting in our revolved pyramid, straighten left leg, reach left arm up and back. Side angle, bend your left knee, elbow to thigh, pivot your toes open, reaching right arm all the way up, either to the ceiling or out toward the top edge of your mat. Half or full bind, internally rotating your right shoulder, so you're reaching your thumb behind you. Hand might come to your low back, your tailbone. You might be able to wrap all the way around to your left front pocket. Great place to stay. If you'd like to go for your full bind, you're reaching your left arm inside of your inner thigh and then behind you by sweeping underneath your thigh. Maybe fingertips catch, maybe they don't. If you have a strap or something nearby that you want to assist into your bind, that's always welcome here as well. Whatever version you're in is perfect. 1 more breath. Slowly unwind your bind if you have it. Reverse triangle, so straighten your left leg, a little bit of a break for your hip, your quad. Airplane lunge, bend your left knee, pivot to the ball of your right foot as you sweep your arms long behind you. Staff pose, drive your weight into your left foot, so bring right knee up to our chest. Figure 4, hook your right ankle to your left knee, palms pull in front of you. 1 more breath. Right hand comes to your right knee. As you come to stand, peel your hip, your knee open off toward the side. Doing your best to keep your left hip really stable and rooted strong here. You can stay as you are, or you might reach your right peace fingers to your right big toe and play with straightening your leg off to the side. Know that you can still have a bend in your right leg, even if you have your toe. Left foot might wobble a little bit just to navigate your balance. Take 1 more breath. Pull your right foot or knee back in line with your chest. Take an inhale, release your foot or your knee. Right toes to the back of your mat. Land your palms. Side plank on your right hand. Come onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Stacking left on top of right. Option to take it to a wild thing by landing the ball of your left foot off the right edge of your mat. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulder blades together to drive your hips up, opening the entire front line of our body. Take an inhale. Back to down dog, through your chaturanga, or not, however you want to get there. Take a breath in. Take a soft sigh. Come to kneeling on the shins just like we started class. Hips to heels. Again, you can bring a prop underneath you here if needed. Let your hands rest to your thigh or wherever feels natural to you. Reacquainting with our breath as we meet stillness. You might still feel your heart rate pumping, blood pumping. Just being present with whatever sensations there are to be present with. One more breath. We'll cool things down pretty quickly since this has been a pretty mobile, semi-stretchy class. Come to lie all the way onto your back. As you do, hug both knees in and just a little rock side to side, massaging into low back, tailbone. Stack your knees on top of your hips so you're in this kind of reverse tabletop. Cactus your arms open. Let both knees drift over toward the right as you do your best to keep your left shoulder blade rooted down. A very gentle twist here, but if there's a different variation you want to take with the lower body, feel free. Let everything start to become a little bit softer. One more breath. Come back through center. Knees over toward the left, doing your best to keep your right shoulder blade glued to the ground. Again, let everything be soft. Notice if you're holding tension by clenching into your glutes, your hips. Where could you release? Where could you find a little more softening, a little more ease in your body? One more breath. Bring your knees back through center. Plant your feet so they're about hip width distance close to your glutes. Bridge, drive into your hips, or rather, drive into your feet to lift your hips. As you meet your bridge, you might work your shoulders a little bit closer together to drive your hips even higher. Possible that you interlace your hands together beneath your hips, your glutes. Finding length again across the front line of your body. One more breath. If you have your fingers interlaced, release those first. Roll all the way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Happy baby, pull your knees wide. Reach on the inside of your knees, but to the outside of your feet. As you meet happy baby, you might play with a little wiggle side to side, or maybe you play with bending and straightening one or both legs at the same time. And as always, if there's any last movements, stretches, anything at all that you're feeling called to, feel free to work into whatever that might look like for you. If you're ready for Shavasana, you can join me by starting to set up final posture. But again, there's no rush to get there. So take your time through your last movements. When you do arrive into your final posture, let your breath practice fall away if it hasn't already. So just returning to a natural, normal rhythm. Not having to change anything or force anything, but allowing yourself to simply just breathe. My friends, this is where I will leave you, but please stay as long as you have the time and space for. Give yourself this moment to really land in this sacred rest. Take as much time as you need, and when you're ready to make your way out, take your time, make it slow as you come all the way back up into a seat and onto your day. It is such an honor to share this practice with you, near, far, from wherever you practice from. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Take care.